He was telling me last night that he was gonna beat me.
My witness is a dog, chat. Just so you know, my witness is a dog, and my dog's
Hey,
gonna
you're
go
very
bork
good
bork.
dog, though.
No, I'll speak.
Oh,
Say
that's
guilty
allowed.
for not flushing.
Yeah.
Ish, by the way.
It's not allowed when it's against me.
All right, all rise for the all-powerful Fern. I will say objection to myself whenever I feel like it, and I will cause pain.
Don't call me stupid. Bunk him.
All right, Dracore. All right, Ish. All right. The prosecutor may start. Opening statement, please.
The defendant, the left sock, is accused of hiring goblins basically to kidnap or take the right sock out of the dryer.
Got it. Defender, you ready?
I am.
All right. Defend your client.
I was wrong. What's that?
Well, you're not
okay.
talking. You're not talking first. You're just on the defense first.
Just defending against the fact that
Oh, okay.
left
Well,
sock here, your client
no,
has
he's
hired
innocent.
goblins.
He's innocent. I just would like to start that he is the right sock because he's on the right-hand side of me. Just gonna put that out there real quick. So I think you've got the wrong guy entirely because this is clearly right sock.
Damn.
So, see,
Damn. All right. How do you refute this? How do you refute that is not in fact right sock?
My refute is we have a GPS leading to nowhere, so the GPS that we have for left sock and right socks has disappeared because the goblins had taken right sock.
see, you have a GPS leading to nowhere, and I have found what is a lost shoe, and this is witness of a hasty escape. Okay, a hasty escape, which means somebody had to have left on their own if it's a hasty escape, and if it's on their own, then my client here could not have taken anybody out of anywhere because whoever left, it was of their own volition.
I think you'd like to speak to your witness,
I would.
the dog.
I would.
Breaking news!
There's a breaking news, guys.
Oh, God.
Goblins
eating right socks?
All right, dog. He's a good boy. Dog, do you belong to left sock or right sock?
I belong to the one that was not kidnapped.
Okay. Have you been near the scene of the crime?
I have not. I was in the pound.
You were. What? Why weren't you with your owner?
I
I
believe
was just a bad dog.
I believe he's in the pound because of interaction
he was a bad
afterwards.
I was just a bad dog.
Okay. When was the last time you saw? Is this your owner? Right next to me. Is this your owner?
Yes.
That does confirm that this is
Right sock.
this is left sock.
No, you said that this is right sock.
Yeah. Sorry. Right sock, not left sock.
I would like to object.
Okay.
So
that
I'd
down.
like to make
Welcome
the
in,
claim
Agent
that
Anime.
our dog here being over at the pound is not a good dog and would not be able to properly identify right sock just because of like poor training. This damaged whistle is an obvious sign of that, and notice the chew marks across on it while they were being trained and they just would not listen.
The defense.
Just some clarification. I was a bad dog because he said my owner was a bad dog. So I'm getting blamed for what he did or what he didn't do.
Fair. I like it.
You're supposed to be supporting me.
He is. He's saying that like he's at the pound not because of himself, but because of
The crime they're accusing.
Yeah.
I see. So to prove that my client is in fact not left sock, and that it's not left sock and it is right sock, is I've got a medical file, and if you connect the DNA, you can see it's the same thing, and his legal information on that medical file says right sock, not left sock.
Prosecutor. Your cards are cooking right now, Ish. Your cards are kind of cooking.
Thank you. I'm trying really hard.
Though we can be claiming back and forth as to who
Plus-
the
Hello,
appropriate
Anakin.
owner of the dog is, I think we just have like a slight issue to where like this figurine here used to be a perfectly normal looking figurine or doll, but yet after it saw the goblins take right sock away, it has seen things that it shouldn't have, and now has a very worried look upon its face, as you might notice.
I have something to say. I think that the figure was scared not because of what it saw, but because of a midnight shriek, which was probably a ghost or an overly enthusiastic rat, not left sock taking right sock.
Breaking news.
Puppy and Pound
from Liar's Pants on Fire.
Damn. All right. I think it's a great time to bring in the other witness, which would be the police officer in this case.
Howdy, sir.
Prosecutor.
Yes, officer, would you or would you not say that you noticed some tampering with the dryer, allowing some potential goblins to try to get into the dryer and kidnap the other sock?
That is correct.
I'd also like to present some evidence in regards to this. Like there is a damaged drill here, in addition to the cop's testimony that the dryer has been tampered with for the right sock to be taken out.
Oh, all right. Defense.
Well, I'd like to say that to combat your belief that the damaged drill could have been done for that. There's also, I found near the site of the crime, there's also crushed can, which means there's more than just one thing that got destroyed that day. And we cannot guarantee that the drill was broken on the washing machine or the dryer, because we don't know the actual state of the dryer as it speaks. Do we or do we not, sir?
Ooh,
Yes, well, we talked about how it was damaged.
Austin,
Just
thank you for the subscription.
so
You're awesome.
I
Thank
can
you so
say
much.
that,
Thank you.
that the drill must have been used on it in order for the drill to be damaged as well.
Well, crap.
All right.
You know what? He did say that, didn't he?
All right. May I ask the officer, would it be possible that the dryer was never broken, or was broken afterwards?
No, because we always have it contained, so nothing like that would happen.
Defense.
What state was it? Was it stopped in the middle or was it broken open?
What state was it in? I'd have to go over the police files. I was
It's in
just
Louisiana.
a part of the investigation of where it happened. I wasn't the leading officer in it, so I have no regard as to what happened to it. I'm not the one that filed the report.
All right.
I was part of it.
This is not me trying to take favor inside, but why are you not the lead detective? Why are you not the lead police officer in this case? And why are you here then?
The lead detective has better stuff to do. They are the
Nice.
people that are actually working on a bigger case that involves this. So they're looking into maybe it
Domna, thank you
tying
for
to
the
that. So they
10
sent me
gifted
in
subs.
just to be able to
Thank
give
you.
the statement as to what state the machine
Dracore, you
was
got a
in.
sub.
Prosecutor. Why did you not? Oh, breaking news! Breaking news, guys!
More breaking news! Dryer under arrest?
All right. My
You know.
current question. Prosecutor, may I speak to you about this? Why did you not bring the expert himself in? Could you? What is your reasoning for bringing in just a
Hi,
regular
Oakville.
police officer?
Welcome, welcome.
Well,
If I
notice
may
that we are
interject.
inanimate objects with feelings because we're socks, and goblins are seeming to be more organic. So I wanted a organic police officer to try to assess more of the situation from a different standpoint.
Okay, interesting.
I still have yet to see an explanation of why the lost shoe was there. And I am confused why we're still acting as though my client here, Right Sock, is the criminal when this is about Left Sock, and the medical records that I provided earlier prove that this is in fact Right Sock, not Left Sock.
Prosecutor, so are you trying to tell me you're prosecuting the wrong? You have no evidence showing that this is not in fact Right Sock. Any defense in this case? Are we good?
I'm over
Is
here
every-
just sitting and drawing.
everybody here? Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what was it that the defense had said? Sorry.
All right, I was asking how you're going to explain. I am so sorry. That is not the button I wanted. I am so
Sorry,
so
Genesis.
sorry.
It's over there.
Hello,
I
Shakespeare.
was trying. I
I'm
was
sorry, I have
trying to press
narcolepsy.
tab.
Thank you so much, Shakespeare.
Oh, they're calling me beautiful.
Yes,
Thank you.
Thank you
She's
very
very
Okay.
much.
Aww.
Prosecutor Dracore, I was asking you to explain the lost shoe that is a witness of somebody escaping, not that somebody was taken. I understand that the dryer was broken, but it doesn't explain the shoe. And I also want you to explain why my client here,
I
Right Sock,
appreciate
is
it.
still on the stand. Because the medical records I provided earlier prove that this is Right Sock, not Left Sock, who is in fact not being held responsible for the crime at hand. Can we just all go to sleep for the rest of this trial?
That's what I'm thinking.
Leave screen, go to bed.
I did go to bed.
So
We gotta go
I
back
have
to bed.
this shady mail that was found and is actually identifying that those medical records were completely flip-flopped. That is actually Left Sock next to you, not Right Sock. So even though the medical record
sorry.
states that, it is actually swapped out.
Defense.
I don't have any evidence, but I do have word of mouth.
All right. Would you like to bring your witness back
Wait,
up?
no, remember? Shh, I wasn't done. Earlier on, In the thingy, I said that there was DNA connecting him and the medical records. They have his DNA on ref medical records, which means how could that get swapped out? Look at this guy. Look at his face.
The mail swap, yeah.
Does he look like he knows how to do that? No offense, but you look like an idiot. Thank you.
Prosecutor?
He doesn't have to know how to do it.
He
It
also
was
doesn't
already
even know
done,
what to...
though.
I question
Thank you for the
now,
hype train.
how do we even know if the goblins are the ones that did it, and we don't know if he's right sock or left sock for certain based on your evidence and my own evidence, and you're saying that the goblins did it, and that's why he doesn't need to know whether he's right sock or left sock. Does that not mean that he is innocent regardless because the goblins did everything involved?
Oh my god, that's actually really valid. Oh my
Okay.
god.
Left sock had hired the goblins.
Where did
But
this?
you said he doesn't matter.
Yeah, you just said he doesn't matter. And thank you
You're
for the
trying
hydrate.
to claim that right sock and left sock have swapped places. That's a completely different accusation compared to what
That
is
was
at
the
hand.
original accusation because that was the original belief. But now I'm curious why either of them are being tried at all. You
Wait.
said it doesn't matter who's who. So
Witness?
you're just saying you want anybody on trial for this.
All right. Defense. It looks like defense has one last thing they can bring up. If not, I'll be ready to make my verdict.
Much appreciated.
Before
for
I
the
say
fine sub.
anything, Prosecutor Dracore, let's say my client is left sock. Let's say my client is the one that contacted the goblins. How did he contact the goblins?
It's not my turn.
Give him his turn real
Oh.
quick, please.
But then again, you're making an accusation towards me rather than just defending.
I want you to know that it could not have been done through phone call or email because the last time that his phone, a dusty landline, was used was in 2005. More than 20 years ago. That's all. I don't have anything else to say.
Okay.
All of
right.
my big brain is gone now. It's
right,
been
let's-
shriveled away into nothing.
All right. Let's final statements. What you would like? Would you like him to be? All right, defendant. Would you like him to go scot-free? Not guilty. Would you be willing to make a compromise for some time served? And prosecutor, what do you wish to for the defendant?
This is not left sock. This is not left sock.
So he's not guilty.
That is my. No,
Nope.
he's not.
Not guilty. Not. Prosecutor.
I believe I have provided enough evidence to say that the medical documents stating that that is not left sock and that is right sock can be refuted, though with the hiring of the goblins, enough of the statements back and forth have not necessarily indicated so much on defense side whether or not the hiring of them did not occur, but any further evidence is not able to be presented in this particular court hearing.
So
My brain
What-
hurts. Those were a lot of big words.
what's your verdict? What do you want? Life in prison, time served. What are you wishing to?
I would say time served. It does not require the death penalty. The hiring of the goblins that have taken right sock, we have yet to find right sock.
Problem is now I want to go not guilty after you said that. We're not sure. Damn, I'm on the fence.
Can we call the policeman back over to the stand for questioning?
Sure.
All right,
I'm thinking-
officer,
I was
I'd like
I'm
to ask
leaning that
you,
way too, Domino.
do you have any further statements to make on the potential of left sock hiring goblins to take the right sock out of the dryer?
Yes. If this is right sock, what happened to left sock? And how has right sock been
Please.
taken out of the dryer?
Oh, that sounds like a whole nother argument
close.
on things that we could
It's
do.
right there.
Did he hire himself to be taken out?
Valid
Or
though.
is he left sock
Is he a pair of socks?
imitating to be right
Is he
sock?
is he a pair of socks? Is he both parties?
Exactly. He could be left sock, as Dracore said, as you have the documents showing that it is left sock.
How do we know that his documents are real?
True.
That is correct.
Damn.
Well, we know he's working with the goblins.
It's probably my left sock too, because all mine are mismatched. Damn. That's crazy. Austin, that's crazy. I want to say not guilty and I want to say guilty. It's like right in the middle. Well, Lady Serene, what do you think?
I don't know.
Yes, you do, Lady Serene. You feel it in your heart.
I just do draw. I do my little doodles.
I thought you said you just do drugs, and I was like, okay,
Valid?
cool.
Leave it to chat. Put a poll up to chat.
We
Yes,
gotta-
chat.
All right.
Chat can,
Yeah, we'll do it.
be a
We'll
better
do
judge
a
than
poll
I.
for chat.
Oh,
Thank
it is 50-50 on our side, Dracore. Who has
So
somebody
yeah,
vote?
it's split at 50-50 right now. It is at 4 guilty and 5 not guilty.
6 not guilty if we include Umbreon over on TikTok.
All right, I think we're gonna go with not guilty. Ish, you won your first case.
Yay!
No!
Good job, Ish.